The guy I did homework for in high school reached out and now wants to buy me a house. I've, 29 female, always been good with numbers and responsible. It was more noticeable in high school because no one gave a But given that I have CP, cerebral palsy, and walk with crutches, and being a nerd, you can imagine I was extremely easy target for bullying. One year they mixed us, so I had new classmates. The bullying was worse, but then one of the popular guys would defend me. At first I was confused, but when I saw that he would leave me his notebooks, I understood. And so began our symbiotic relationship. The bullying stopped and I would make his homework every day. We never talked about it, and whenever he spoke to me, he sounded angry. It was like that for almost 3 years and his grades went up. Shocking. I was just grateful that I could be at peace in school. We graduated and never spoke again, nor did I see him again. But then a week ago, he reached out on Instagram. He told me how good life had been for him. He offered to buy me a house and a car. At first, I thought it was a scam, but we made video calls. He showed me things, and it's legit. Long story short, he is a successful businessman worth millions living abroad. He said he always remembered me because I helped him get where he is now. He said he wanted to repay me because he knew how hard it is to be disabled and a woman in my country specifically. He's not wrong, but I'm actually doing okay right now, so I declined all of his offers. But then I received a call from a medical center, the most expensive where I live, mind you, saying I had 3 years of physical therapy paid for. How he knew I did physical therapy, I don't know. I still thought it was a joke, so I went there and it was true. I already did my first 2 sessions and my body now feels so much better. I'm still confused because I saw our relationship as purely transactional and now he comes and says he owes me? I'm so confused. Edit 1, damn, I wasn't expecting this many replies. Thank you all for your kind words. It made me understand a little how he may feel. I already texted him so we can talk a little more about his offers because even though I turned them down, he said they'd still be up. And hopefully I can have a hand on the wheel to choose some less crazy expensive options. Thank you again. I feel a little less guilty now. Edit 2, thank you for the kind words. I'm trying to read all the comments. I think we talked about it in our last stream. At this point, doing the right thing and doing good for other people selfishly makes you feel good, right? I think there's a pivot in thinking whenever you realize that doing the right thing or doing kind by people, doing right by people, doing things for them makes your tail wag. It is selfishly makes you feel better. It's like drinking water. When we drink more, we realize that selfishly we feel better because of it. It's the same kind of thing here. It's like he's doing it and he might be coming from the right place. It might be part of a therapy program. It might be kind of part of all kinds of things, but he's doing it to make himself feel better. He's doing it to cleanse himself from this poison that has obviously lived within him this whole time. And he's trying to make it right. And even if he's trying to do it selfishly so, it is a good thing to do. Okay, let's get into the update. Update, given all the support and kindness I received on the other post, I'd like to let you guys know the resolution. We did another video call where I explained to him why I was hesitant to accept and told him all of my doubts and fears about the whole ordeal. I was completely honest, which surprised me, to be honest. He also opened up to me and told me some sensitive stuff, which I never would have imagined. At the end, we agreed that he would finish paying the car I had just started paying through a credit. And also, we found a little nice apartment in a good zone where I could be more comfortable. I have my own lawyer doing all the paperwork, thanks to all the kind people for the suggestion. I tried to express all of my gratitude, and I hope he really understood how big this was for me. Also, I got to thank him for protecting me in school and tried to make him see how big of an impact it had on my life. I feel like this closed a chapter in my life, and I think it's the same for him. I don't think we'll ever talk again, nor do I think we're friends. He truly lives in another world, and our realities are not compatible. He did say, though, if I ever got to his country, not the US, LOL, I should call him to meet. I don't know if I would. In the end, I'm just happy to see him so accomplished after all that happened in high school, and I'm happy I could express all my feelings and thoughts. Thank you all for your supportive words. They meant a lot to me and helped me make a decision. Okay, that's the update. Wow. You know? Wow. It's not really like an AITA question or anything. It's just it's a happy story. And I think for this, good deeds and happy positive things can still come from a selfish place. This wasn't completely selfless of him. He gained a benefit from this, and the benefit that he gained is removing the poison from his soul, right? There are those things that I think everybody probably accumulates in life that you wish you could go back and change or make right? He had the ability to do it, so he did it. And now maybe he sleeps a little bit better for that, and he had a big impact on someone's life. And didn't see that he had a big impact right then, or maybe he thought he got the better end of the deal, or maybe he thought he took advantage of it. He knows he took advantage of it. Had he been kind to her whenever she was doing, well, no, there's no There's no like this makes it right kind of thing there. I was thinking if he had been kind to her and she was still doing his work in exchange for this thing, it would make it better. It still doesn't make it good. I mean, he was like the high school mafia, basically. But to see him get to a place in life where he has the self-awareness to be like, I need to go back and make this thing right and do it. Cool.